welcome. We're going to focus on balance in this session, working from the ground up. Before starting any of the physical postures with your body, just take a moment, settle yourself. So just sitting in a comfortable position, you can sit however you like. Just close your eyes, take some easy breaths in and out through the nose. Take in any sounds you can hear around you, outside, in the building, maybe in the room around you. Just let those sounds be. Let the world carry on while you bring a little stillness and focus to the space directly around you. Feel your body. Notice how your body feels. Tightness, tingling, warmth or coolness. Anything at all as you sit quietly here. Notice you're breathing in and out through the nose as long as that's comfortable. And if your breathing is a little faster, maybe shallow up around the top of the chest, just let that exhale lengthen. 1 or 2 counts longer than the inhale. Just bring yourself into line, into this space. And anytime your mind wanders over the next few minutes in this balance practice, just stop, find this stillness again and find your breath again. Maybe feel it coming in and out at the tip of the nose. Maybe notice movement or sensation in the body, or perhaps listen, hear your breath. Just bring your mind back into this space, here and now. Now keep your breath smooth and easy as you stretch your legs out if they're not already. Let the shoulders loosen. Just keep the feet and legs comfortable as you breathe in, lifting the shoulders up, and as you breathe out, releasing them down. Slowly turn the head to each side, just moving gently with the breath again, noticing any tightness, softness. Just making sure you're comfortable with how everything feels this morning. Again, bringing your mind fully into your body and into this space. Come into Dandasana for a few breaths. So you're looking for a stretch through the backs of the legs, toes to the sky. Roll the legs inwards, maybe press into that joint at the base of the big toes. Draw the little toes towards you. Lift tall. Now relax the legs and the feet and give the toes a really good wriggle. Get every toe moving. You're warming up the feet. They're going to be your base for your balance, or your connection to the ground at least. You're going to keep the tension a little bit further up through the body for your real base and your balance. Take the feet hip width apart and begin to work some circles, just moving the feet and ankles. If you're comfortable in Dandasana, keeping the lift, then do. Otherwise, just bring the hands back, give yourself some support. The important thing here is to warm up the feet and the ankles. There will be some movement, some adjustment. The feet keep you steady. So just look for any tightness again. Ease out any cricks and cracks. Take those circles both ways. And then relax the feet. Bring yourself onto all fours, into tabletop, lining up the wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips. And just taking a moment to notice that alignment. So as you look down the arms, wrists firmly below the shoulders, press into the palms, spread the fingers, think about that connection, feel the palm, the fingertips. And as you look down to the legs, that space between the knees and the feet matches your hips. Press into the tops of the feet if that's comfortable, and lengthen up through the spine, lifting the belly, tailbone tucks under, and you draw the chin in into cat. Breathe comfortably here. And as you breathe out into cow, feel the hips lift, the back sink and look up as far as is comfortable. Move back to cat and keep your attention at the pelvis. Feel that rock under as you pull the tailbone down. Come back to cow, lift the hips, feel the pelvis rock back. And that's where we're going to keep the attention as we move. Maybe with the breath. Exhale, spine up, stomach and chin in. Inhale, cow, lift the hips and the head. Smooth movements. Warming up the back, but mainly keeping our attention around the pelvis, feeling how much movement there is there as we tuck under and then release back. We're going to come back to this movement once we're standing. And then pause back in neutral. We're going to come into a lunge. So the right foot steps through. Pick it up and place it if you need to. Doesn't need to be a super wide lunge. You want to feel steady. We're not looking so much for a stretch into that back leg, but more about feeling stable. Check that foot hasn't come in front of the other knee, so you should still be on train tracks. Feet hip width apart. Now if you want a stool or a chair in front of you, or maybe blocks, then you can. The aim is to bring the weight forward, plant the back foot down. You're building yourself a base for warrior one. The back foot is turned so the toes on the back foot point up towards the front corner of the mat, not out to the long side. Press into that back heel, the back leg is straight, and you're going to roll up, maybe using your chair or rolling up onto the knee. Come slowly up to standing. Let your weight sink back into this back heel. So there's a stretch in the back leg, the front knee is soft, the knee is lined up over the ankle, so your weight's going straight down, not pushing forward. Sink into the feet and bring your attention to the hips. Fingertips on the hips here. Now if your hips aren't pointing straight forward, they're off a little to an angle, that's fine. More important to have both feet on the ground. Feel yourself steady. This is your first balance. Both feet are on the ground. You're using this center strength, this tilt under, drawing the base of the spine down to keep you steady. Rest your gaze. Look for something that's not moving, maybe a point on the wall, or if you've got a window further out to something in the distance. Relax the face, relax your gaze, and you might find yourself just resting your gaze on that space between you and that point. Breathe. On your next inhale, weight forward, step forward into mountain pose. Weight even through both feet. Draw the tailbone down again, feel the hips in line over the knees and stand tall. Hands to the thighs, forward bend all the way down. Let yourself hang, it doesn't matter if you're touching the ground or not. Let your weight rock forward and notice now how the feet just move and adjust for you. Take the weight forward, almost like the heels are going to lift off the ground. You can even have a little play with doing that as long as you feel steady. Maybe blocks or the chair again giving you support. Notice how the toe pads press in, the ball of the foot, heels become light, backs of the legs are straight, hips are in line over the heels. We're going to come back down into that lunge. So come down onto the knees, step the left foot through, make sure you've still got the space between the feet and sink the hips gently in. Breathe here, the left foot's forward this time. We're going to do exactly the same on the other side. Curl under the toes on the back foot. Use support to come up if you need it. Plant the back heel down, toes pointing up towards the front corner of the mat rather than out to the long side. Roll on up. Let the weight sink back through that back leg. Now if you feel super steady and you're ready to take this a little further, you could try walking that front foot in a little and notice how your centre of balance is coming inwards. Now be mindful, you might start to wobble, in which case walk that front foot out again. Just have a little play again with keeping your centre. So imagine there is a little cord from the base of the spine drawing you down into the ground. That's what's keeping you steady here. Yes, the feet are on the ground, but this is where your balance is coming from. Just settle into your warrior. We're going to leave the arms relaxed for this. You can always add them in and take them up if you wish. If you want to bend, take the head back and look up, you can. Again, just depends how you feel today. You can always add these parts in as you go, but get that foundation, that base right. Strong, stable base. On your next inhale, draw the back foot in. Come back to center. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Stand tall. Take a glance down. Toes pointing forward, heels in line with the hips. And then take the feet in half step. So there's still a space between the feet, but you're a little bit closer than hip width apart. Tilt the pelvis back. Make sure that this has happened. Remember that cat where you had the pelvis moving. This is where we went into cow. This was cat, tailbone under. Steady and strong. Ready to take the weight down through the left leg. Roll onto the toes of the right foot. Both feet are still on the ground. Fingertips on the hips. Notice if this has happened or this. Bring the hips back in line. Lock under, root lock here. Now open up that right knee and bring the toes in a little closer. If you start to wobble, step the toes out again. Widen the stance for more stability. Bring the foot in for a little bit more of a challenge. Notice how this left leg is working harder, and check again that you don't sink down into one side. Still working hard through the center, keeping the lift. You can take your branches wide. You can take the hands up or keep them at your heart, whatever feels good. And you work with this as it feels right each day. You build up. The next step might be to bring the toes just to the inside of that foot, maybe the insole up into the ankle or the calf, just not pressing against the knee joints. Watch out for the hips rocking back, and on your next exhale, plant that right foot firmly down. Always come back to mountain pose. Take a breath here. Notice how the weight feels down through both feet, but also as you scan up through the legs, down through the legs into the feet, notice how each side feels. Maybe there's a difference now. Shift the weight down through the right side, roll onto the toes on the left foot, open up the hip, wider for more stability, further in for more of a challenge. Check out those hips, make sure this hasn't happened. Hips in, tailbone under, lock in, root lock here. If you're happy working your pelvic floor as well, you can throw that in as well. See again how it feels today. You can try lifting. You can always take that foot down again at any time. Once you've got your body into position, then you can check in with your breathing. It might be soft and quiet, it might be a little deeper and louder. Maybe let that exhale lengthen. And with your exhale, plant the left foot down. Feet hip width apart, stand tall, breathe deep. And to end, you can take a moment to just scan up through the body. Feel that stillness as you hold Tadasana. Or maybe if you want a little more energy for your day, bring the hands in front of you, palms facing up, shoulders loose, and exhale here. As you breathe in, take the hands slowly up. Hold the breath, turn the palms to face down, and exhale as you lower the hands. Hold the breath out, turn the palms, and inhale up. Match the movement to your breath. Notice those pauses. If you're looking for more energy today, then maybe visualize as you breathe in, drawing that energy into your body, filling the lungs. And as you exhale, taking the hands down, direct that energy right the way through your body, through your entire being. Mental, emotional, whatever energy you need today, draw it in with the in-breath, direct it with the out-breath. Continue as long as you need to. For now, enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.